Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ariana and I am a yoga teacher and I'm also a holistic health coach. So this is probably the first time that you're seeing me. I just want to say Happy New Year and thank you for clicking on this video. In today's video, I am going to be talking about how to start off the new year right. Most of you guys are probably going to be watching this in the new year, so that's a great way to just start the new year. We will be discussing different ways to enhance your new year. It's best to take it slow and not rush it because you don't want to fall off the wagon. You want to have a sustainable journey in life. You want to be able to reap the benefits without feeling bad if you have a cheat day or something like that. So my job essentially is to help people reach their health and wellness goals in a sustainable manner. And I am also able to talk about the mind, body, spirit, because I take a holistic approach to health. So we'll be talking about stress on this channel. We'll be talking about lifestyle. Maybe you need to change it up a bit, and I'm going to just give you some tips today on how to do that in 2023. So the first thing is you want to prioritize your health. And by that, it's just a simple way of saying taking care of you. You want to be able to put yourself first this year and start changing up the way that you're eating. Maybe you need to hydrate more. Maybe you need to switch out coffee for tea, or to try a mushroom coffee, which I have been loving. You also can start taking care of yourself in ways like educating yourself, like reading a book, or you might want to take a bath or join a yoga class, things like that. We can definitely tell when our body's out of balance by the way that it's responding to things. You might have gut issues, you might be overly tired, you might snap easily at people. So you really want to be able to prioritize your health this year so those things don't come up for you. The next thing you want to do is join a club or start a new hobby. So one thing I want to do this year, I really would like to join a pottery class, and some of you guys might want to do the same thing. I really just want to join a pottery class, kind of become a part of a community, which is also really good for your health because it makes you want to get out of bed and it feels like you have a purpose in life. So you might want to join a community too. Joining a club or starting a new hobby is very it's personalized for everybody. You don't have to do everything that somebody else is doing. You don't have to follow suit. You don't have to follow a trend, is what I mean. So you could do yoga, aerial yoga, which is also something I would like to try this year. Pottery, like I said. You could do wine and yoga, or you could paint. You could join a painting class. Things like that would also help your health this year, just by giving you a sense of purpose and saying like, hey, I'm trying something for myself. I'm trying something new, and kind of getting out of your comfort zone. So this one needs a little bit more explanation just so people don't get burnout, which is also why you would need this for 2023. And it is getting on a schedule. So getting on a schedule can be very beneficial for you in the way that it keeps you on task, on time. You're completing the things that you need to do, and also you can time block things. So you could say, oh, I'm doing so and so from this time to this time, and then I'm gonna go and take a walk. Or I have my Pilates class at this time, and then I have to go and finish some schoolwork. So it can keep you on route with what you need to get done that day, so you're not overwhelmed at the end of the week or when you have a deadline. When you are fumbling to get things done, at the last minute. It can add a lot of stress onto your body, which is detrimental to your health in so many different ways. So get on a schedule and make it personalized. Keep it your own. Don't try and add new things all at once. Keep your schedule basically the same way that you're living it right now. Maybe add a few things in there. Take some self-care time, read a book, take a Pilates class. Those things can be added into your schedule without compromising the work that you need to do, whether it be schoolwork or if you have like a 9-to-5 job. Another tip for 2023 and for having a good 2023 is to educate yourself. Recently, I started picking up a lot of books on health and wellness, and I also started reading more into women's health because as a woman, I'd like to know about my body. I feel like we weren't very educated on women's bodies and how they worked in school, so I'm taking the time to educate myself as a woman and as a mother to a daughter. I want to be able to also share that information with other people to help them, because in America we aren't taught about women's health and things like that. We are taught very limited knowledge on women's health, even sexual health, reproductive health, all of that. We really aren't educated on it. So take the time to educate yourself in something that really interests you. Whether it be math, history, science, health and wellness. I have my bookshelf full of health and wellness books right now. So take the time to make it your own. Take time to enhance your knowledge. And if you find somebody that likes the same thing as you, have a conversation about it. The last thing that you want to do for this year, and this is going to help your personal development, your personal growth, and your emotional wellness, is setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is a very touchy subject for some people. When we grow up, we really feel like we have to serve our parents. We might have some generational trauma that we need to work on. We also need to do some shadow work to work on our insecurities and things that might hinder our daily life. But setting boundaries can be a very healthy way for you to live a better life. Because if somebody is making you feel uncomfortable, if you really don't want to do something, or even if your boss is asking you to do something and you don't feel comfortable with it, set a boundary. It will increase your happiness almost instantly. You kind of feel relief if you set that boundary. You can have some guilt with it, which is normal, but remember that you have to put your health and wellness first. You are a priority.